Hi there, Carrie Palmer coming to you from the Puget Sound and my friend Candice Sanderson.
Candice Sanderson here from hot, sticky Southwest Florida, Naples, Florida.
Oh, beautiful though. You live in a beautiful place.
As
So
you do
what,
too.
oh, yours is more beautiful. So in our last conversation, we talked a lot about something Candice and I both know a lot about, and that is energy, vibration. Every single thing on this planet and beyond is all energy. It's all vibration. So we want to have a conversation about this because it was something I had there's the stuff that we just didn't know. And so we just wanted to touch on everything in existence is energy, is created as energy. Our bodies are all energy. Your thoughts are energy. Everything is energy. Energy is always moving, always vibrating, and it never dies, which is why, although these, skins that we're wearing right now, that stuff comes and goes, we are eternal. We are energy and we last forever. And I know, Candice, you've had a lot of experience in a lot of your things that you've written
Yeah,
about energy. So share one of your stories.
sure. I mean, there's so many stories. I don't know
I
where to
know.
begin. But by collecting all of this data that I've gotten from the messengers, and most of it or a lot of it I've been able to verify with after the fact research. I now, Cari, look at the world so much differently than what I did before. I now look at the entire world through the lens of energy. In fact, if anyone wants to scoot over to my own YouTube channel, the last 5 videos I've done are about using energy, and I'm showing some hands-on practices on how to become energy sensitive, because this is how we connect with the otherworldly sources. This is how I connect with angels. It's not something that's, woo-woo. It's just simple, a matter of connecting with energy. Now, we all know, as you said, we know that, this phone that I'm holding or this book, oh, what? My second book,
Ooh.
The Reluctant Messenger Returns. We know that they they're composed of energy. These are vibrations. But one thing you mentioned is thoughts, emotions, all of these are
Everything.
energy too. And once we realize that, then we understand, how powerful it is to be able to feel the vibrations and sense the vibrations, because this is the path of guidance. It's all through energy.
Yes. And that's the big thing about it was in my spiritual journey, not understanding energy, but when I was able to no longer be a victim and then become responsible for my life. And in doing that, I'm raising my vibration. You don't even realize what it is, but I raise my vibration with every spiritual book I read, with every time I reach higher to the stars and realize that I'm part of this bigger system and we're all part of all that is. As you raise your energy, you raise your vibration. It's a matter of if you change your emotions for positive,
Yes.
you're raising your vibration. And as you do that, you're changing everything in your life. Everything changes. It's like when you raise your vibration to this place where you're floating, you're on this high flying disc, you can't connect with energies that are lower. You just can't. We are higher. We only connect with people. We connect with things, opportunities that are at that same level. So yeah, when you raise your vibration, you are changing everything in your life. And when you lower it, you're doing the same thing
You're
too.
doing the
You don't,
same thing, aren't you? Well,
yeah,
it's just like the law of attraction. I mean, it is the law of attraction.
yeah,
Um, Whatever your energy level is at, you're going to be attracted to the same thing. I mean, think
mhm.
about this. How often in the past I would get out of bed and, you would trip or whatever, and the whole day would just go so bad. It was like, from the moment I got up, I had the bar low and it
Yeah,
continued low
kept going
throughout.
lower. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Exactly.
Well, we can stop those energy frequencies that are coming in when we are feeling low and just depressed and
Hot,
something's just not quite right.
hold on. Stop. Yeah, start back again at energy frequencies that totally cut out. Just say the energy frequencies just for you or that cut out.
All right, don't exactly remember where that was, but here we go.
Just Just say something about
Yeah.
like we could change the energy frequencies is where you were.
We have choices. We can change our energy frequencies and our energy vibrations. Just because you trip getting out of bed in the morning doesn't mean you have to have a bad day. You can stop right there. Oh, take a deep breath and realize what you want to do is connect with higher vibrational frequencies. As we connect with those, we bring more of the same into our lives. So as we realize the power of energy connections and energy vibrations, this becomes a great tool for us to use in our day-to-day life to help, well, not only us have a better day, but as we have a better day, it affects our entire energy field, and it affects those energy fields that are approaching us from all directions. So energy is very important.
And just a good example, so you can realize this in your own life, because you've experienced it yourself, but you might not realize it. I was driving with my daughter and one of her friends a couple of years ago to an event, and her friend were not in a good mood. You could tell they were fighting. And my daughter said, "Mom, could you feel the tension in the air?" And it's just the same as when you walk into a room that you feel, it feels the energy in that room. It's like maybe somebody just had a big argument or something. Energy is what you feel when you walk in, and you walk in like, ooh, it feels heavy in here.
Okay.
You're feeling energy. I cut out everywhere, didn't I?
No. Time out, because I've got to stop you. This is why we're friends. What you are describing is exactly what I just uploaded to my YouTube channel. I was showing people how to, deal with energy, use energy, and actually using a pendulum. But I gave this example where you walk into a room, someone has just been in that room and they've had an argument, but there's nothing that you can see or hear or feel. But no, feel you can. You walk in and the hair on the back of your neck stands up, and you realize, because that's one of the most energy sensitive parts of your body.
Right.
So you
realize standing up right now.
Okay, because you realize something was going on. It's something that was negative. You can do the same thing. You can go into the same room after two people have had a lovely conversation, and as you become more energy sensitive, you realize, wow, this room feels great. What is it? But as you learn to fine tune your senses, then you really start paying attention to things like that. And that's actually the path of guidance, is to be able to connect and realize that. So I didn't mean to just do time out to stop you.
No, I'm glad you did. That's how we're so in sync, and that's why we were thrown together. We were probably sisters from other misters and another life. That is amazing. That's so funny. I love that.
Just a perfect example of how we connect. I mean, you mentioned earlier, you said that, when you first contacted me, you didn't expect me to respond. Being an author, and you've never contacted an author before.
No.
I get a lot of people that contact me, and I've always responded, because if someone is going to take the time to actually look me up and write to me, I'm going to respond. But Cari, with us, that conversation has never ended. We just continue, which is great. It's wonderful.
And so energy is something you need to know about. You need to play with. You can actually play with energy. I know there's another book that I don't know if you've read, but I recommend, Pam Grout, E Squared. It's energy practice, just little things that you can do yourself. And I've done every single test in the book. And it was so exciting. This was before I understood half of this stuff, but you can do energy experiments right now and then just see what you feel that. It's like, this stuff is real. This is all real, but we're just bringing it to you piece by piece in these videos. So that's why we want to share this.
And you know what? I've got to do one more shout out, but for myself, actually for both of us, because I just finished, I think it was either my 5th or my 6th video. I'm doing more and more on energy practices, and there's short videos on my YouTube channel. There's short videos on my YouTube channel where I'm showing how to use energy, like actually creating an energy ball and throwing it, like, for example, at a cat.
Yeah.
Cats absolutely love it. And it's like a little laser light. But once you start experimenting with your own energy field, you become that much more informed about what energy you are. And as you know and become familiar with your own energy field, that allows you to receive energy through messages and through other ways too. So, I mean, it is fun. It's just something that you can have a blast with.
So until next time, go play with your energy field.
Or play with her, wherever she is.
Absolutely. So thank you so much for watching again. Subscribe, share with your friends, and come back next time. It's Candice and Cari.
Bye. Thank you.